Hey, I'm Tashi, and welcome to the floor of my home. In today's mini craft series video, we're gonna be putting my new ClaLab tufting kit together and testing it out by making something. I don't know what we're gonna make yet. So it should be a lot of fun. Let's go.
I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn.
Okay, well, I have everything all set up and ready to go. I've read through the instruction manuals. I think I have it figured out. I've got the gun right here, and now I just have to load it. And it did come with some yarn, so I think I'm gonna try the yarn that it came with first. But the first thing that I wanna do is I wanna draw out a pattern. Now, this is my first time ever using a tufting device of any kind. And honestly, guns of all kinds scare me a little bit. So I'm a little bit nervous because this straight up is kind of scary looking, okay? It's heavy duty and kind of weighs a little bit. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but it's all right. We're gonna experience the joy of gun tufting together, I guess. So I'm gonna try to just sketch out a design with my pencil. Let me see if it'll even show up. No, okay, I need to go get a pen. Hang on. Okay, I have two options. One of them is a fabric pen, and then the other one is just a marker. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sketch out a super basic shape. I'm just gonna start with a square, and we're gonna see how it goes. Now, they recommend attaching this to a table. It does have anchor feet to hold it on a table, which would probably make a lot more sense than doing it on the floor because there's nothing anchoring it to the floor, so it's very wobbly. So my plan is to hold it with one hand while gunning it with the other hand. Whoops. Ooh, that's dangerous. I am getting a table here eventually. I'm ordering another desk for this area to have as my crafting area because my other desk is just, there's no room for crafting on it because it's so full. So I am getting a desk here eventually, and then I'll be able to hook this up to the desk. But for now, we're going rogue, people. So join me on the journey. All right, here we go. We're gonna try this. So I'm just gonna draw a square here. Okay. There's a square. Now, we gotta figure out what color we want our square to be. I'm gonna try a color I don't like as the trial run. So we're gonna try orange, my least favorite color. Sorry if your favorite color is orange. It is not mine. Put the yarn through the threader and put the threader through the hole. Boom. I think that's it. Plug it in, switching it on. We have power. The amount of green tells you the amount of stitches it does per second, I think, and it was recommended to start low for beginners. So I'm a beginner, so I'm starting low. I think we just gotta go for it. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna see what happens. Why am I so nervous? I'm actually so nervous about this. Oh, we're already twisted. This is not a good start. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh. I'm gonna try turning it up a little bit. See how fast this bad boy can go. I'm curious as to what this is looking like on the other side. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Whoa. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I'll show you guys in a minute. All right, let's finish out this square. I'm turning it right up. More power. Oh yeah. Okay. I feel decent about that. I feel like it looks okay. Kind of want to try a circle. So I'm gonna draw a circle because I want to see if I can get the circular movement down. So let's give that a go. I'm wondering if I can add a color over top of it. I kind of want to I kind of want to try to make it like a smiley face. I wonder how that would work. Okay, we're going to give that a try. I'm going to try to freehand a little smiley face here. Let's see how this goes. It would help if I turned it back on. Okay. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see. Did it do it? Oh yeah, it kind of did it. Oh, that's fun. I mean, I definitely need more practice. It's a little messy, but that's kind of cute. Okay. I feel like this is kind of dummy proof, honestly, because I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job. Like, it looks super gross back here, but you flip it around and it looks great. Okay, now, before I like take this all off, I feel like I need to fill the rest of this space, because it's kind of like once you use it, you lose it type of thing. Like, I'm not going to be able to like thread this canvas back on. So my plan was, I really want to make like a little bag, like a small little handheld purse situation. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna maybe like cut out a template on a piece of paper, so then I can trace the design on here to make sure that it's the same size. And then we'll tuft it out, and then we'll cut all this off and see what we've got. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. All right, let me go sketch out my design on a piece of paper really quick. Okay, well, this is going to be the moment of truth, because everything's done for the bags. I did end up just leaning this against the wall, and it actually kind of worked really well. So I know that's probably not what you're supposed to do, but what can I say? I'm a rebel. Okay, I'm gonna take this all off. Oh my gosh. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's amazing. That's so cool. I don't understand how tufting works. I don't get it, but it is so cute and fun. I love how that turned out. So we definitely need to like finish this off. I don't know, I feel like you kind of have to glue the back or something. I don't know, I need to do a little bit of research. So I want to finish this off. So maybe like sew a little lining for it and put it together. But this is gonna make the cutest little bag ever. I am so excited. Okay, I'm gonna work on all of this and I will show you the finished product in a little bit. Well, the bag is done and I am obsessed with it. It turned out so much cuter than I actually anticipated that it would turn out. Yeah, I absolutely love this. And I think I honestly might add one final touch to the bag because I do have some rainbow pom-poms that I use for my beanies, but I might throw a keychain on it and then add it to the bag. You know what? Let me just grab it. I'm just going to show you. Hang on. It's right over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like this might be a necessary accessory to the bag. And they're all like slightly different colors. So I got to find one that like matches really well. Okay, I think this is the one. It's got like pink and purple, a little bit of orange in there. So I think what I might do is just add like a little keychain to it and then add it to the bag. I just think that's gonna help elevate it a little bit and make it so fun. But I love how this turned out. It was kind of a pain in the butt getting this lining in the bag. Obviously I sewed the lining together on my sewing machine. And then the way that I finished out the backs of all of these things that we tufted is I read online that you can do iron-on interfacing as the backing, especially if you're using it in like a sewing project. With rugs, they recommend doing, you know, kind of like a heavy duty fabric glue. But since I wasn't using these as rugs, I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect because I had some iron-on interfacing. So that's what I did. And then I just ended up hot gluing the edges down. I still don't know what the heck I'm going to do with these. I might just get some felt and hot glue it to the back so that they can be little like coaster rugs or whatever. But honestly, this one's kind of ugly because I just added the black over the orange. So it's like very spotty and not perfect. And this one's just an orange square. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with them in the future. But for now, they're just going to be hanging out in my studio as an example of my first, you know, rug tufting experience. But this bag is so cute and I really want to make more. It was just really hard sewing the actual lining to the tufted portion because the canvas is so heavy duty that it was really hard to just kind of get my needle through there. And I was using yarn to sew it on. I used just the pink yarn to join it because I knew it was going to be visible. So I'm kind of wondering if I used maybe like a thinner thread and an actual needle, if it would be a little bit easier, but regardless, I definitely think I'm going to be making more of these in the future. So let me know if this is something that you guys want to see popping up on my website. This was so much fun. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this crafting journey. It was a lot of fun just kind of making this bag with you guys and testing out my new Claw Lab rug tufting gun. Definitely love it. Highly recommend. You guys can snag yours using the link in the description below. And I will see you next time for another crafting adventure.